Hi, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. I hope everybody's having a great week so far. It is Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. The weather is been all over the place, weird today in one day, but that's Indiana for you. So it's started out really warm, but very windy all day. So, but then also was rainy too, and then supposed to have snow yet today as well. So it's very weird. So anyway, I'm trying to think what I have gotten done the last couple of days. I haven't really done much crocheting. I did start a new top, so I didn't want to show you that because it's I've only got like 2 rows. So I didn't want to show you that top because I just started it basically, and it's only got like 2 rows on it. So it's just something I thought of starting the other day. It's because I was actually going through a bag of yarn that was stuff I took out of this cabinet, and I'm kind of trying to use some more of that up before I actually put it up. I'm still got to put shelves up in my office, and that's like a whole different thing. But I thought in the meantime, I took them out of the bag and actually put them in a tote. And so in the process of that, it came to me, I thought, well, why don't I try to make one of these tops with this yarn, because I kind of don't love the yarn. And I thought, well, I think if I make this one top that I was thinking of, I think it'd be all right. So I started that, but I'm not really into it per se, like I've gotten enough done to show you anything. um, this cat is trying to drive me crazy. Anyway, but what I did get done is this really cute poncho. That is the pineapple poncho tutorial from Cinnamon Stitches. I think this turned out really cute. Now, I don't love it with the shirt that I have on, so just bear with me here. I think this turned out super cute. It does, I feel like it does need to be blocked because this is still not, I think it's mainly because this is lighter weight yarn. It was very thin. I used a Karen Skinny Cake in the color Fruit Punch, but I would like to block this yet, because especially in the back, but I will show you. I've stretched the front out a little bit more than the back, but nonetheless, I think it turned out cute. I have a cute little, well, a couple of them, orange tops, t-shirt type tops that are just orange. I also actually think I have one like a bright pink like this too. I even have white and stuff. But anyway, would look better than what I have on underneath of it currently. But anyway, I still think it turned out cute. I'd like to do another one of these though in a regular 4-weight acrylic, and then see how that turns out as far as that. But I do think it's cute, and I do really like it. So that's the main thing. It's not something I would wear all the time, but nonetheless, I think that this would be super cute in the summertime and or spring, once it actually gets to like 70 degrees and stays there. And that should be coming before too long, hopefully, because our weather has been pretty consistently warm for the most part over the last week, minus a couple nights ago, I think, yeah, it got down to 17 degrees like overnight, and it was 25 then that morning. That was like Monday morning. So I did get this done, and I thought, y'all, I actually got it done. I'm trying to think. I worked on it off and on all day Saturday. Come on. Anyway, the double crochet rows at the bottom. So she did 6. I did 4, and I ended there. I pretty much used all the yarn. I mean, there might have been a little bit of white that I had originally cut off Yeah, because I added the gold that I cut off in the beginning of the cake. I I ended up putting at the bottom to for more yarn, but I think I had a little more white left. Outside of that, that was it. Sorry, I gotta remove a cat here. Okay. I don't know. She keeps getting up here, and it's only when I come over here to do a video that she's doing this. You're driving me crazy. Come on. Not right now. So, anyway, I did my work on these double crochet rows Saturday. I did some cleaning, and then I off and on sat. I mean, it was a long time, y'all. I think my double crochet, like, well, first of all, my stitches, I think, were getting slower because I was tired of double crocheting, and just, it was like these rows were never ending, and it's like 1,000 stitches because it's just going and going and going and going and like never ending. So yeah, I decided to finish at 4 rows, and I kind of almost should have done a couple more rows. I might even look in there and see, but I thought, well, it's really not, even with a couple more rows, it's still not going to be a lot longer. It's made to be short, like, which is fine. So like I said, I think that I will really love this to wear it when, you know, it's warmed up, and obviously when I'm not like remodeling and that kind of stuff, because a lot of times I'm not wearing the best clothes. Like, you know, I'm working on remodeling stuff, and I'm usually cutting boards or whatever, and I'm getting dirty, and that's just not, you know, I'm not going to wear something like this. This is like, you know, if I was going to go out shopping and go out to eat or whatever, or something or other. But anyway, I still think it turned out super cute. I love it. It's a really cute and fun pattern, I think. And so I'm really tickled with that. Now, this hat I showed you, I did one of these already. Okay, this is the one I did one of these for my daughter, and then this one is mine. I just went ahead and finished this one, and it's by Flux, the tutorial. It's called the Pomegranate Slouchy Hat. I just didn't make mine slouchy. So I think this is so cute. I cannot remember this colorway, even though I actually just looked at it the other day. But it's a Lion brand mandala, and I actually have I'll have to look, but I have a poncho made out of this same colorway. But this was like this was like scraps of what was left. So it's the sparkly Lion brand mandala. And I got this done. I got to looking at this because I still have a little bit of the scrap left yet too of this. It does fit me. I got it, you know, where it fits. I kind of think though I might go ahead and go around the brim with like 1 or 2 more rows, and the deep purple because it just does cover my ears. I mean, not that it's gonna be, like I said, this is not a hat made to be like a super warm hat, so like if it's 20 degrees outside, it's going to hugely keep your head warm. Now, obviously, I mean, it will to some extent, but the stitches in this, it's meant to, you know, have these holes basically in it. So it's not going to be as warm as, you know, say a hat that's 4-weight, single crocheted, you know, all that. So slightly different, but I think it's super cute. I think it's more, to me, this is more of a fun, just pretty hat basically to wear with something and look cute kind of a thing. That is my thing about it. So, but I might go around nonetheless with, you know, like 1 more row, maybe 2. I have a little bit more of this dark purple left, and I think I might have a little bit of I know I don't have any of the green left. There might have been a, I don't think there's any more of that purple left, but there might be. I don't remember. But anyway, I know I have a little bit of the deep purple left, so I may do that. But I love the way the hat turned out. It's super cute. I just think it's fun more than anything, and cute. And like I said, I'm happy with the poncho. I would like to block it, which my version of blocking is probably gonna, I don't own a blocking board or anything like that. I probably will just wash it honestly and then lay it, lay it out and stretch it out, that type of thing. So I I do think that would help this pull out a little bit, especially in the back. Like I said, I kind of, because this is what's right in front of me, I kind of pulled and tried to stretch these stitches out slightly, because this is normal when you would do these types of stitches, that, until you kind of pull it out. Like the tops I made last year, the summer tops, you kind of, once you put it on, you kind of pull it out and stretch it so the stitches kind of spread out. And so I think that's what I would do. I don't mind that. I don't think that's a big deal. I have a bunch of crocheted stuff I need to wash, and unfortunately I'm still having to go to the laundromat, so that's just the way that is for right now anyway. So I have like a bag of stuff already, crochet stuff I need to take and wash. But I always just wash, I pretty much just always wash whatever crochet on cold. I know a lot of people complain about then not being able to dry stuff. Now, my blankets I throw in the dryer and I will dry them on low heat. But the tops, even if it's, like, I know a lot of people get upset when a yarn says, lay flat to dry, and not, basically it doesn't tell you to dry it on low or something. That bothers me in some ways, because I kind of I'll stay away from that yarn, as far as using it for a blanket, because I do throw my blankets in the dryer. But as far as my tops, I don't. Even the sweaters, I do not. I just hang them up. I wash them in cold and hang them up. And it's funny though, a lot of people I know get upset about that because they want to throw them in the dryer, but I've always been that way. All my sweaters that I have, and so that's like, I have a bunch of sweaters. I love sweaters, so I wear a lot of those. And like, I have a lot of sweaters that are not sweaters. In other words, I have more sweaters that I did not create myself personally, but just bought. And I always do that with those. I always just wash them and then hang them up and let them dry out. Like, I just let them air dry. I do not put them in a dryer, because I never know. I've had sweaters before, like they'll get real thin in a spot or something, or somebody accidentally, like my husband or something like that, throws it in the dryer. And my thing is always just, if it's a sweater, do not put it in the dryer. So that way, like, he knows if he's switching the laundry over for me or something, if it's a sweater, it's like bras, do not, that's how I look at it. To me, it's like my bras. I do not throw those in the dryer. Those just hang up so to dry out. And I do the same thing with sweaters and my crocheted tops and all that. So of course, like these hats, I would do the same thing with those. So the only thing that I generally dry in a dryer is blankets. So that's my only concern when a yarn says that. I want to make sure that somebody has, somebody else has checked that, and people were saying, oh, it's okay to dry this on low heat, it'll be fine, because I don't want to use it for a blanket if it's one that's going to say that on the label. I know that companies have reasons as to why they put that on there, but then, like the Big Twist Value yarn, I've not used that in any blankets. I've not used that in any blankets for that same reason right there. And yet I know several people have said, oh no, it's fine, like just dry it. You can dry it on low heat and it's fine. So anyway, that's my take on that. And this is all I've gotten done. So, but I am going to be starting, well, I got this top that I'm trying to start. And then I've got something else. I have some hand-dyed yarn that I was going to try to start doing something, just something small with. But I need to get that wound up first. And then, but what I really want to do and I need to do is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be pulling out UFOs from last year and getting back on tackling those. So that's what I really need to do. And then it makes it easier to get those done quicker too, because they're already like it's something that's already half done or something like that. Now the peppermint sweater, I'm like protesting that at the moment, even though I will go back to that here. I just haven't felt like it the last couple days. I'm like, eh. The Scene Queen sweater though, I do need to get that, and I meant to get that done before today and I forgot about it. Actually, I kind of keep, because it's in a whip bag, but the pink and black sweater, I need to go ahead and get that put together. I can no longer get any more of that yarn. It was kind of a toss up. At first I was going to be able to get it, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then it's like, you know, kind of went back and forth. Anyway, I can't get it. So it's because, in other words, I would have had to drive further, and then now it's not available at that store either. So I'm like, that's fine. The sleeves are going to be black. When I got that yarn, I even had that in my mind. If I used that for a sweater, if it came down to I didn't have enough yarn, the sleeves, no, stop. The sleeves would just be black. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. So I need to get that. I need to go ahead and get that sweater done because I'm super excited to get that done. And then, like I said, get back to redoing my sleeve on my peppermint sweater so I can at least get the one sleeve done. I know I have to order at least another skein of yarn for that project to finish it. So, but I want to get those things done and tackle some UFOs from last year. And when I say some, I mean I want to get the bulk of them done, kind of like I did last year, even though I do know I have a couple things lingering from 2023 yet. But I know of at least one thing I need to locate. That's like one day project and it would be done, because it's a bag, but I have the bottom of it done, the canvas lining part, the panels that go over top of that, then you just go from there. So that would be like one day I could have that done if I can find, well, whenever I find the pieces. So anyway, so I hope you all are doing well. Again, stay safe, stay warm or cool, whichever you're trying to do, depending on where you're at, because the weather has been highly unpredictable. So till next time, bye now. God bless.